All right, man, I'm out here kayak fishing. Let's catch some fish, huh? There we go, hooked up. Oh boy. Yep. Oh boy, oh boy. Come on, spin. Why isn't my kayak spinning? Yep, I knew I was gonna hook up pretty soon. Holy crap. This feels like an okay fish, man. Yep, here we go. This fish has got a little weight to her, boys. There we go. Oh man, it feels great to be out here. Just keep pressure on it. Yeah, man, like in the clip before, I was bringing up my tube, I saw a splash. Fish was following it. This feels like an okay bass. There's a lot of fish around today, man. Have not been out here for that long. Definitely got some weight to her. I don't think it's a total monster, but I don't think this is a schoolie either. Probably a nice like slot bass or something maybe. Had a pretty good run. Could just be a big blue too, who knows, man. She's coming up. Come on, baby. Come on now, come on up now. Had a really good first run. My drag was slightly loose just because I was keeping it in the rod holder, although the rod was in my hands, but I usually keep it loose when it's in the rod holder. Come on up, baby. It's a decent bass right there. That's about a slot fish. I thought it was gonna be a little bigger, to be honest. Hey, bud. Good first fish, though. I guess my drag was a little loose. Come here, bud. That's not a bad bass. That's probably a slot keeper right there. Come here, bud. I gotta get out of this weird wavy zone. What's up, bud? Hey. Not a bad first fish. Definitely a keeper, I would say. Wicked healthy. Got some weight to her. Great first run. I think my drag was a tad loose on that, but that's all right. It was still fun. Fish fought pretty hard. There she goes. All right, man. Good first, good start. Let's see if we can get some more bass. It seems very fishy today. Yeah, look at my screen, guys. Holy crap, it's blowing up. Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of fish around. There we go, hooked up. Nice. Feels like another okay fish. Jeez, man, I'm rusty. I haven't been out here for a while. I'm fishing like a freaking kook. Been doing a lot of shore fishing lately. I'm not used to the old kayak gig. Decent fish. Maybe not. I don't know. It's coming in pretty fast. Oh man, this thing is spunky. Another striper. That looks like another slot, man. Not a bad fish. Not a tank by any means, but I think that's a keeper. These fish are pretty fired up, man. They don't want to come in. It's about like a 28-inch fish, I would say. Come on up, buddy. It's okay. I gotta get a longer leader. So close. This is like a movie scene. Are you kidding me? I'm like on my fingertips. All right, got him. Hey, buddy. And again, man, I've never seen a tube and worm get gut hooked by a striper. It always seems to get him in the lips. Another chunky guy. Oh, don't want to drop my reel. Another chunky guy, man. Maybe 28 on the dot, but not a total tank. shouldn't need too much of a revive. These younger ones are usually pretty spunky. Let's hang on to them for a second. I usually like to hang on to them right next to the kayak and just let them catch their breath. And if they're really lethargic, then I'll give them a tow. But I think this guy's gonna be good. There he goes. Dude, there's always something when it comes to kayak fishing. I've realized my flag ripped off my yak attack. That would have been bad. That's an expensive flag. Come here. Get that back on there. There's always something when it's kayak fishing. There's just so many working parts. All right, I'm marking a crap ton of fish. I'm kind of expecting to hook up within the next 30 seconds, I would say. There we go. Oh, that was a pretty decent whack right there. Maybe it was just like a schoolie or a little blue. That definitely wasn't a scup or something like that. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, this might be a blue. There we go. Hooked up. Might be okay. That was kind of a wimpy run. I think this is a little schoolie. Yeah, this is definitely a schoolie. I think what I'm gonna do is move. I'm just on a big stack of fish here, but I haven't marked anything crazy big. I haven't seen anything crazy big. So I think I'm gonna try and move off, and then if I can't find them in a different spot, I can always just come back here, because it seems like they're stacked up. But I'm kind of breaking that cardinal rule of don't leave fish to find fish. Oh, maybe he's growing a little bit, I don't know. It's not bad. Dude, they're all around the same size. They're like right about 28 inches. I think the first one was still the biggest one. Ugh. But yeah, man, they are just stacked up. That's the second time he splashed me. It's okay, bud. Gotcha. Close to keeper size fish. I don't know if it's quite there. Again, this guy might not be a keeper. He's very, very borderline, but I think there's a big school of like these size fish, maybe slightly bigger stacked up. So like I said, I'm gonna try and move. There he goes. There we go, hooked up. Feels, I don't know. Feels a little heavier than the last ones. He didn't really run though. Huh. I was right on the surface. I think this is a little schoolie. That was weird. He felt heavy for a second. Maybe I have him on the side, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just a pathetic weakling. That was weird. That was a really weird just hit and fight. It's just weird. No, it's not a terrible fish. He just came to the surface wicked fast. Yeah, it's not a bad bass. That was weird, man. Just gotta keep an eye on the depth here. Sometimes it drops from like 20 feet to 4 feet. It's insane around here. Yeah, not a bad one. Probably like, again, like right around 28 inches. I still think that first fish is the biggest. They're all really healthy looking, you know? Kind of hoping the hook would just pop right here, but you gotta be kidding me. This is the first time I've ever, he's not quite gut hooked. It's like in the roof of his mouth. I've never seen a tube this deep in a striper before. Usually gets him right in the lip. Huh, all right, let me work on this guy. There he goes. Hooked up again, man. This one might be a little better than what I've been getting. Come on, grow a little bit, grow a little bit. I think this is another like probably around 28-inch fish. Freaking loving the tube though, they can't get enough. I'm just gonna use up these sandworms because I only got like 2 or 3 left, and then I'll switch to chucking out some lures just to change it up a little bit, because you know, trolling does get boring after a while, but you know, when it's working this good, it's hard not to keep doing it. I don't know, this might be an okay fish. Oh, he did not like seeing the kayak. That's a little guy, man. Not quite that big. Might be right at 28, probably a little less. Still, they're all really healthy looking fish. Population's looking pretty good this year. Hook popped right out. This guy should take off pretty fast. Fight really wasn't that long. Just want to grab his tail to make sure. Oh, didn't even need it. Whoa! Definitely don't want to be kayaking near that. There we go. Oh, what? How is that not a fish right there? I'm shocked it didn't hook up right there. That was like, I was expecting that drag to go out at any second. There we go, hooked up. Oh boy, this one feels a little spunky. This might be one of the better ones of the day. Or perhaps I spoke too soon. It doesn't feel crazy heavy. I don't know, this could be all right. Let's see what we got here, man. Oh, damn, I don't know. This could be an all right fish. It's definitely the hardest to get up so far. Man, look at this background too, with the clouds rolling in, and sun kind of starting to set. It's pretty sick. Ah, not bad. Yeah, that's definitely upper of what I've been catching. It might be around the size of that first fish, which is around 30 inches. It's just a strong fish, I guess, man. And I'm also using light tackle, so there's that. And I'm a weakling, forgot to mention that. Yeah, not a bad bass right there. That's definitely one of the better sized ones I got today. What's up, buddy? Hey-hoo. Bring him in. Not a bad fish right there, man. Decent bass right here, man. Nothing like crazy, but I'd say over 30 inches. Smoked the tube. Good fight. Just got him back in, man. There we go. There we go. Let her catch her breath. Decent fish. Probably one of the better ones of today, I would say. Yeah, I'd say she was ready. All right, I got 2 sandworms left. Might as well use them up. Let's hope. I'm really hoping for like a nice overslot fish. Like anything. I would be really happy if I hooked at anything like 38 inches or above right now, because I think the biggest fish I got so far is like maybe 32 inches. And I'm not complaining because it's a consistent bite, but I just would like them to be a little bigger. So I'll stick to what's catching and just hope there's bigger fish mixed in. There we go, hooked up. I don't know how big this is yet. It seems like it's all right. Man, that didn't take long. They're freaking smoking the tube worm today, man. It's like my 6th or 7th fish, I think. I'm starting to get to that point where I'm tired, and you know what I'm gonna say next. This is a fish. I am fishing. Fishing is fun. My name is Johnny. Yeah, the commentary. With each fish I catch, my commentary just slowly gets worse and worse. To the point where I just reel it in silence. It doesn't want to come up though. I haven't even really seen it yet. Not a bad, I keep saying not a bad bass, but it was okay. Around 28 inches again, give or take. Get them off and let's try throwing some lures out. Add a little excitement to this day. Kind of sick of trolling anyways, to be honest. Although it's been pretty lights out on the tube. That came out in 2 seconds. Around a keeper size fish. Might be a little smaller. There he goes. All right, well, I actually got to head back in. Closing thoughts, not a bad trip at all. The size wasn't there, you know, I didn't get one fish that was over slop, but you know, almost every pass I was getting a hit or a fish, and most of them were keepers, so, you know, not a bad trip. Yeah, man, it's July now. I'm just gonna keep bouncing around. I'll probably start doing some shore fishing more. Been mostly kayak fishing this year, at least filming wise, but I'm gonna change it up. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next one.